The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, let's make this clear because I did a video and I want to make this clear. I am not backtracking what I said in the video yesterday. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are not dissing each other on records. That is not happening. That's not happening. Like, that's not what's going on. These two women are spitting freestyles, or spitting verses rather, where their content is, I'm the best, especially Nicki. I'm the queen. These bitches is my son. She's been doing that for quite some time, that type of flow, those type of lyrics. She's been saying that for quite some time, and she should feel like the best. Do we talk about Kendrick when he gets on Control Records with Big Sean, and he says he's the best rapper, and I'm coming for you rappers? Do we think Kendrick's beefing with Cole and Sean every move, everything that they say is about each other? Come on now, cut it out. We doing that because these are women rappers, right? I said that yesterday. Let's take that a step further. Though I don't believe Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are beefing, there is a Nicki and Cardi aspect of this that is very interesting. Let me put it like this. Cardi B is being used as what people want in the label. Think about it right now. Nicki has been on as the best female rapper, I'd say, the last 8-9 years. This year it's been up for debate, but pretty much the last decade, Nicki has been the top. And Nicki's reputation behind the scenes, every time I ask somebody behind the scenes about it, is bad. They don't like her. They say she treats people like crap. She doesn't do a lot of interviews for radio stations now. She doesn't do a lot of shows for radio stations. So you got a lot of people looking up like, yo, she ain't even making music right now. Nicki ain't good for business right now. And to each his own. When I see her on interviews or like videos or whatever through her Instagram and social media, she looks pretty positive. But people claim behind the scenes, they promise, and Remy Ma kind of said this in the Sheetha verse, and when she was talking about the Nicki situation, people behind the scenes don't like Nicki Minaj because Nicki Minaj treats people like crap. So what is Cardi B? Everything that people say Nicki Minaj is not right now. Cardi B is the exuberant, I'm just thankful to be in this position. I'm not mad about anything right now. I got a man. I got a man who popping. I have the #1 record in the country. Pretty much, I had probably the top urban record of the year in Bodak Yellow. I'm making a lot of money. I ain't in the strip club no more. I'm able to take care of my family. Everything. And I've met Cardi B, and she was willing to do interviews like with anybody. And Cardi B's brand, because of social media, her brand is probably bigger than what she is musically right now. So she comes around people like, yo, I'm just Cardi B. I'm just a regular chick from the Bronx. Y'all treat me differently. I'm not treating myself differently. Y'all treat me differently. So she's everything a label will want right now. Everything. About to put out music. You know, pretty much she can do things that Nicki ain't gonna do right now. Nicki's been at this a while. She doesn't need music money right now. She's getting it in other places. So Atlantic Records reportedly is giving Nicki a hard time to put out records. Now, Nicki's on Cash Money Universal, but Uzi's on Atlantic, right? So Uzi's on Atlantic Records, but he's managed by Don Cannon and DJ Drama. He's on Atlantic Records, right? And Atlantic is the end all when an artist wants to get their records cleared. Nicki Minaj has did a verse for The Way That Life Goes, the remix of Uzi's record on his last project, Love Is Rage 2. The record has been done, she claims, for weeks now, pretty much months now. And she's like, I don't know why they haven't let it go, because the record is losing steam. Like, I mean, Uzi's project is, it's getting older with days. It's not old, but I'm just saying it's getting older. And Nicki's like, that remix should have been out. That would have pushed that record up higher than what it is. And Nicki and Uzi have been, talking about working with each other even when she was with Meek, because Meek kind of plugged them in. So Nicki is like, I don't know who doesn't want to put this record out. I told you I did a video on that a few days ago, but somebody's holding it back, all right? And if it's Atlantic Records, it would make sense that they're pushing it back. There's a record that just dropped by the Migos called Motorsports. Yeah, Motorsports. It's the Migos' new single that they're going to push for right now, right? They got a Culture 2 album coming soon. They're going to promote this as the single. And on the record is Cardi B and Nicki. Well, if you know Nicki Minaj, you know that anytime somebody puts a record out with her name in it or she's featured on it, she always promotes it. Hell, she was the biggest reason why Rack It Up was #1 urban, right? Like, Gotti pushing the record is one thing, but when you got somebody like Nicki behind it, that takes it to another atmosphere because of her pull and how many people follow her. So Rack It Up went #1, and Nicki was promoting the hell out of that record. Now, as I speak, as I make this video, I'm being told that Nicki just promoted the Motorsports record for the first time. But I'm being told that Nicki has been caught off guard by this Motorsports record. She had no idea that this was even going to be the record that they promote, because she has a record done with Quavo as well. She has a record done with Quavo that she wants to put out in the atmosphere. But people are believing that these records, Migos are on Motown, I believe. And again, Cardi's on Atlantic. Cardi B's on Atlantic, and Lil Uzi's on Atlantic. A lot of people believe Atlantic is trying to stop Cardi B or Nicki Minaj from putting out records. They're trying to kill her wave completely and promote Cardi. So even on this record, if you just see how the record's set up, where Cardi B's verse is placed and rather than where Nicki's verse is placed, it just feels like these labels have it in for Nicki Minaj, and they're trying to not clear records like the Uzi record that they have done. It's just like it's like, yo, she has having a battle even getting records cleared that she's featured on, and that's hurting her business. Nicki's trying to heat up before her project comes out. She's trying to be on as many featured verses as possible, but you got a label that's not clearing shit. Nicki wants that Quavo record cleared. That would be Motown, because that's where the Migos are at. Her and Quavo have a record that's been done, and Nicki has a remix with this Uzi record. That's Atlantic, who's not clearing it. And now Nicki's kind of caught off guard by this Motorsports record being dropped. I'm being told she had no idea it was dropping. She had no idea that the record was being dropped, and she's on the record. Again, she just promoted the record. The record was out for about 24, 48 hours. She ain't saying nothing about it. It feels like she was forced to just put it on out there and promote it. Here, I'm on this record. I did my thing on it. But, and also the narrative is kind of being told that Nicki needed Cardi to heat back up. And Nicki obviously doesn't want that. If Nicki's gonna work with Cardi, Nicki needs to put Cardi on her album. It doesn't need to be these little features and all that, because people still gonna be like, that ain't Nicki co-signing Cardi B. That's just them both ending up on the Migos record. And I don't really think Cardi B cares a lot about it. But from Nicki's standpoint, if you want to make it seem like you're giving a real co-sign to the next up-and-coming top rapper, Nicki need to put Cardi on her project. And I'm not saying she doesn't have it in the works. We don't know. She ain't dropped an album in a few years. I'm just saying, we don't need to hear these little records where Nicki is on featured with Cardi. No, that ain't doing the purpose. Because that look like Nicki's trying to ride the wave of Cardi B and Amigos. That ain't what it need to be. Nicki's a top artist in the world, period. Nicki needs to be the one that drives these forces, put out records on her own. And right now she feels as if though Atlantic is trying to do some stuff to kind of kill her buzz, right? If it's the Uzi record not being cleared, that's been done for weeks. The Way Life Goes, done. The Migos record, that's Motown. The record is done, ain't being put out there. Now this Motorsports record, she didn't even know the record was coming out. She did a verse a while back and had no idea that the record was even coming out. Like, yo, tell somebody who's on the song that this record is coming out. Don't just surprise her and make her look crazy like she's just trying to be on a record to ride the waves of Cardi B and the Migos. That looks crazy on Nicki's. She can't win for lose. Like, it's gonna always be a critique of her because she's the top female. But like, that ain't right. Yo, Nicki needs to be all hands on deck. And I've been told that behind the scenes she's pissed about how all this is playing out, because it feels like Atlantic is trying to get her the hell on out of here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Miss TALIAFERRO TV, thank y'all for the time, love, support. I do not take it for granted. What do you guys think about this entire situation? Is Atlantic trying to make Nicki look bad, or are these labels trying to make Nicki look bad because they want her out of here and they tired of the shit she done gave them over the years? Subscribe to my channel, more content like this. I'm out. What's going on is yours truly, Mr. TALIAFERRO. And if you enjoyed this latest video, whether it's sports, hip-hop, or other culture-related activities, please subscribe to my channel right now. And if you want more from TALIAFERRO, you can always subscribe to the React channel for more of your latest reactions and music and sports highlights.